Do, 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 do. This world has way too much wrong, and he will express it through word and song. It's time to change all of this today. Push everything toward a better way, and make it all the way it should be. If you're not down, then you are the enemy of what is right and shouldn't exist. Have a problem with that? Well, his ass you can kiss. Fix everything that is and was, because it's all for a just cause. This everything that is and was, because it's all for a just cause.
Hello, and welcome to the Just Cause YouTube show. This is where I bring light to the bullshit problems in the world and come up with solutions to these problems. So stick around, sit back, and relax as I get into it, because it's all for a just cause. First up is a song called IED.
They sent us to a war they started, and when we came back home, we're left to fight the hidden war without any aid, completely alone. Surviving was a crime that we committed, while the dead snakes were etched on a wall. On the front promises were a whisper that we're just the echo of a hollow call. We're trying to tell them we're still here, our bodies cracked, our minds enthralled, but the paperwork is a maze of lies, a system made to make us fall. Every scar a story, every night a nightmare. We reach for help that never appears. We're stuck in the memories, filled with guilt and fear. What they do is worse than any war. Refuse to see the pain we endure. Know the issues we face each day. Don't care about the things we say. Have any connection to our story? No matter how we explain it, our memoirs. Deny any kind of responsibility. Don't take any accountability. They pin us with metal so bright, but turn a blind eye that is so cold. Don't care about the broken or the blood, kill ourselves and grow uselessly old. We're not asking for anything that isn't ours. Something could happen when the world's been rough, but the Capitol's doors are bolted shut, and the anthem rings with us tough. What they do is worse than any war. Refuse to see the pain we endure. You know the issues we face each day. Don't care about the things we say. Have any connection to our story? No matter how we explain it, I'm at war. Deny any kind of responsibility. Don't take any accountability. Paint the streets with flags of red, white, and blue. Of the color of our lives is faded too. The stars flicker black, smoke in the time. Every reminder that the shadows never truly shine. IED isn't just an explosive in a war-torn land. It is the motto where they stand. Ignore
Why? 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 Yes, why? Why is it that the VA, or Veterans Administration for the Unfamiliar, mistreat the veterans that they are supposed to be helping? Why is it that the majority of the people, I'd say around 90% from what I've experienced, that work there don't give a shit about the patients? What is with their uncaring and indifferent nature? Is it that most of them are too incompetent, lazy, or just a bunch of shitty assholes? Well, it seems it is a combination of all of it. Some of them really are just some stupid fucker taking up space, but I don't believe that's most of the problem. Dealing with a dumb shit every once in a while isn't too difficult. It is annoying, without a doubt, but it can be dealt with. Then, there are the lazy shits that don't want to do anything. They take a job just to fill a space. These pricks are capable, but choose not to be. Well, a simple hammer to the head, regular or sledge, doesn't make a difference to me. Would help fix that. They want to be a lazy shit. Now they have an excuse as they sit in their wheelchair with drool running down their chin. Or put in a casket one head shorter, but either way, problem solved. Now the fucking shitty assholes. These pricks turn everything into an event and make a spectacle of it. Oh my God. My job is so hard. You don't know how hard it is dealing with all of these people and all of this stuff all day. Yeah, I bet it's not harder than being in a war zone with the constant threat of death being around you at all times. But I won't be unfair to these people. After all, I do believe in the First Amendment and someone's right to express themselves, so with that being said, they can talk all they want as long as they do it with their head inside a bucket of water. They stick their head in that bucket, and they can talk and talk and talk until the bubbles stop coming up. Now let's move on to the lovely doctors and nurses of these facilities. These people are real winners, I'll tell you. You're told that you're supposed to get your issues documented, so you make an appointment that you then are stuck waiting around 2 to 6 months just to see someone. And when you finally do get in there and tell them, they ignore you or put down the wrong shit in your chart. These motherfuckers. Real experience I had. I went into an appointment with all my issues written down because my brain is messed up and I have difficulty remembering things. So the nurse comes in and does her thing. Then she leaves. The doctor comes in. I give this prick the rundown of everything, and this asshole just sits there and stares at me like I'm speaking some foreign language to him. He does nothing about anything I told him. No checkup. No follow-up with anyone else. Nothing. He says a couple words to me, and then leaves, and that's it. And I'm expected to trust this fucker with my health. Fuck that. He's an egotistical piece of shit that shouldn't even have that position. It's just people's lives he's dealing with, no big deal. But I've come to the educated conclusion with these people as well. They are not exactly the best of the bunch when it comes to their careers. The government, therefore, the VA hires the bottom of the barrel staff. Just saying, none of these doctors or nurses were the head of their class. They are more like Weird Al's song, like a surgeon. Last in my class, barely passed. The solution to these guys is simple enough. Just like some people did with abortion doctors and were taken out. Well, these doctors need to fear for their lives. They need to be thinking, if I don't do right by this patient, will they take me out? They need to taste the fear. The fear of death circling around them at all times. Most of them think they are a god because they have so much power. Well, see what happens when that power is taken away and it's their lives on the line. Now it's time for a song break with a title called The Veteran.
When we were young, we were bulletproof. Nothing could hurt us, now that's the truth. We could beat the world and get any girl, but that must have been stupidity or just naivety. If we were really invincible, I wouldn't be alone here, with a memory and a beer, while I hold back a tear. There's nothing you could do, is all they say in therapy, and take it day by day.
all the words and talking just sounds like birds squawking. With no solutions or answers, it's like they're feeding me cancer. Watch as I slowly wither and die, or push me to a case of suicide. They don't see me as a man, I'm just a veteran. I get used and abused while I'm lost and confused by how little anyone cares when I'm told to share. They don't understand, and they can't, because they never went to that horrible place, that hell we were sent. Now I'm the only one alive, wondering why I hadn't died. No one can tell me why, only I just survived.
Survived. Yes, sure. Veterans survive one war just to come back to be put in another one with these pricks that are, I'll say it again, supposed to help us. But what do they really do? Give us a hard time about everything from our health that got fucked up doing our duty to compensation for our injuries that we deserve every right to have. But rather than making it really simple, which it is, what do? Put it on us like it's our fault that we got fucked up. So this got me thinking about why they would do that. Why do they deny veterans benefits and help? Why would they be so against the veterans getting their just due if they weren't getting anything out of it? After pondering over it, the answer came to me. The reason they do these things is because they are getting something out of it. Money. The more they can keep from giving to us, the more they keep for themselves. By keeping us stuck in a place of suffering and pain, they can keep lining their pockets and get richer and richer. The veterans can keep suffering and being in pain as long as they can get a few extra grand in their accounts every month that can add up to more and more. Hell, they put enough time and years in, they can be a millionaire, maybe even a multi-millionaire by the time they retire. And all it costs is the lives of the veterans that sacrificed for loyalty, duty, and country. Fuck them, right? Why stop at 22 a day? Why not 30, 40, 50? Fuck it. Why not 100? 200? When is enough enough? How many have to die before this broken system is fixed? How many more veterans have to die before we see who the true enemy is? Them. It has always been them, with their selfish greedy take more and more because we want it all asses. All right, calm down there. I need to take a breath. Got me all worked up. But seriously, when is enough enough? Something to mull over in your head. Here's a song called Empty Promises.
The recruiter's hand was warm and wide. He spoke of purpose and righteous pride. Said this nation needs you, come stand by our side. So we traded our youth for a Kevlar vest, put loyalty and country above all the rest, and marched into the furnace, ready for the test. We did the dirty work, we bore the weight. We stood upon the razor's edge of fate, came home with scars carved deep upon the slate. They preach of accountability and taking responsibility, but then don't own up to it. They spew a bunch of bullshit when it's time to honor their vow to us, but they say not here, not now. We are the used, casualties and losses. There is no help from their empty promises. Came back home with a tremor in the hand, a mind that replays the foreign sand, a ghost in the mirror that they can't understand. Wait in the line at the window pane for a little relief from the guilt and the pain. A sliver of healing, but it's always in vain. Send documents, thick and profound,
asking exactly what service was down, like the shattered pieces of the soul can be found in a numbered form stamped with an official seal. Ask how we're feeling but don't want us to heal. They preach of accountability and taking responsibility, but then don't own up to it. They spew a bunch of bullshit when it's time to honor their vow to us, but they say not here, not now. We are the used, casualties and losses. There is no help from their empty promises. Faith from the drones and the bombs and the steel. $10 trillion we're forced to conceal, but when we limp back bruised and real. The budget is tight, the reserves are all low. They'll spend a fortune on a ticker tape show, but can't afford the time for our suffering to slow. We are not numbers, we are daughters and mothers, sons and fathers, fighting the war long after the dust settles and bothers. We made the sacrifice, we paid the ultimate due. Now we're discarded beneath the red, white and blue. Hold them up accountable, hold them responsible, make them own up to it. No more bullshit. Time to honor their vow, right here, right now. To us they use casualties and losses, fulfill the promises.
No more bullshit. It's time for them to fulfill the promise that was made to us veterans. There is no reason for these people to keep denying the veterans anything, especially when these fuckers hadn't ever been anywhere and didn't go through anything. They weren't the ones out there in the middle of deserts, in the jungles, stuck in the environment of a war-torn country. These lazy-ass scumbags that sit behind their desks and decide the fate of veterans. Who the fuck are they to judge us when they sit in their comfortable safe seat, while we were the ones that were out in the middle of it? We are the ones that lived it. We are the ones that survived it, not them. And they have the nerve, the audacity to deny us what we are due. The hell with these Blue Falcon Benedict Arnold, that would have been better as a cum stain. These fuckers in the claims department that hold everything up and stop any advancement. How about this for a solution? There is no need for these assholes. How about our word is good enough? We were good enough to go and do what was expected of us. We were good enough then, but when we come back broken, right away we aren't good enough anymore. Well, fuck these bitches. They can all go suck on a gas pipe. My DD-214 and our word is good enough. As soon as we say this is messed up and it happened while we were deployed, that's all that it should take. Automatically, right then and there we should be approved. No extending it out. No, we need more proof. No need for extra appointments. Nothing. Just we are correct, and here you go for what we did to you. That is it. Nothing more is needed. And I hear the words that we have to play the game. Well, guess what? This isn't a fucking game. This is veterans' lives that these pricks are messing with, and it's just allowed because it's the system, and that's how it's done. Well, fuck the system. Change it. Make it better. The truth is there is no reason for it. Any of it. And until they start to pay in large numbers it won't ever change. These people need to be put in the same situation just like we went through. They need the fear put in them. They need to feel like if they deny any veteran anything, that their life will be coming to an end. Whoa, I'm getting worked up again. Need to calm down again. But they are all way too comfortable in their entitlement. Here's a song called Civilian Entitlement.
From your ergonomic chair, with your life nice and neat, you watch the news reports unfold from your safe suburban street. You've got an answer for the chaos, a solution clean and fast. For every complex human tragedy, a judgment built to last. Without a single scar to show You talk of strategy and right from a battlefield of screens. We live the dust, the endless night, the shattered, desperate scenes. The smell of iron, blood, and fire, the screams that pierce the quiet. You've never felt the cold desire to just survive the riot. You pick apart decisions made in fractions of a breath. You've never seen the price that's paid between life and quick death. Must be nice to know what it's like when you didn't go through it. I know you would have done it too, but you didn't. Your excuse for bullshit. Just keep sitting on your high horse, keep having something to say. Your civilian entitlement is bleeding through. Have to have it your way. Do you forget the oath we swore, the lives we put on hold? Your theories neat and clean, couldn't stand the truth untold. We carry ghosts that you can't see, the burden of the brave. Maybe just a moment's peace from the shallow judging wave. Before you claim you would have known or done it differently, just feel the chill of being alone with only memory. Every perfect answer, every righteous clean critique. From a comfort zone you've never left, it makes my spirit weak. You weighed the choices, no mistakes. You sure you understand? With wisdom born of never standing on the desert sand. Yeah, civilian entitlement bleeding through. It's always true, still standing high, still judging right from your chair view. It's just your way from the high horse every single day.
Sitting on their high horse, judging us with their noses stuck up in the air. Their noses would look better stuck up in a casket 6 feet deep in the dirt. The exact same place that they put so many veterans throughout the years with their blatant abuse and use of the veterans. They use excuse after excuse for not doing the right thing, all while faking ignorance. Well, the truth is they all know exactly what they are doing. They try to cover it up and act like they don't actively do it, but they do it purposely. There is no coincidence, there is no accident, and there is no "I didn't mean that." They all know what they are doing, and the truth of it all is that they are all murderers. They push veterans down a horrible path. They keep us in a state of pain, suffering, and obedience. They push us towards suicide so they don't have to own up to what they do and what they all really are. And what they all really are is a bunch of murderers. Point blank. No sugarcoating it. Everybody working in the VA system is a bunch of murderers. When you are put into the position and have the responsibility to help the veterans, and you choose to abuse that position and then veterans die, they are responsible for that. Because there's no reason for it. Any of it. Veterans come to them for help because they are hurting and we are in need, and then they choose to do nothing to help them. And then veterans commit suicide. They are 100% responsible for that. They could have stopped it, but choose not to, so they are without a doubt a bunch of murderers. And I will keep saying it and standing by that until they stop their bullshit and fix the brokenness in their system. They are all murderers. Here's another song, unironically and purposely made, called Murderers.
Don't do what they should. If they wanted to fix it, they would. We wore the flag, but lost the fight. Battle scars and empty nights. Echoes of war still in our minds, but the system we serve you from those who never will know the ghost that these veterans carry alone. They are all murderers, forcing the suicide. They are all murderers, contributing to the genocide. They are all murderers, thinking ignorance is where they hide. They are all murderers, just letting us die. Sweat on our brows, dreams in the dust. The suits get wealthier while we just rust. They'll sell us a fake future, then watch us go down in a sea of neglect where we drown. Wages too thin for the red food, basic needs. Bosses laugh as the working class bleeds. A promise of hope, the chains in disguise. A system built to pressure our lives. They are all murderers, forcing the suicide. They are all murderers, contributing to the genocide. They are all murderers, thinking ignorance is where they hide. They are all murderers, just letting us die. Children with eyes like hollowed out graves, hunger that screams from the concrete caves. They'll count every coin while the bodies pile high. They call it inacceptable cost, the economy's blind. Too many mouths, they'll shrug and pretend as we get buried again and again. And the ones who protect, who speak and expose, silence while the rot continues to grow. They are all murderers, forcing the suicide. They are all murderers, contributing to the genocide. They are all murderers, making ignorance is where they hide. They are all murderers, just letting us die. Who builds the walls where the truth can't climb? Who profits from ashes, from poison, from crime? These hands that shake while the system decays are stained with the blood of 1,000 betrayals. This has gone on for too long. It's not about the scales of right and wrong. Put all these murderers right where they belong. Rotting in the ground, forever gone. Rotting in the ground, forever gone.
They are all murderers. Yeah, they are. Change it. Well, here's a last little bit of information to think about as I sign off. A nation that doesn't care for and support its warriors doesn't deserve their protection and should fall.